Hi lovelies, welcome to the energy forecast for the week of February 1st, 2021. I'm going to be using the Empathic Oracle today, and I'm just going to give some insight into what energy we could be expecting for this week. So let's see what we got. Okay, so for this week, the first card that came out is Focus. See that there? So what I'm hearing is that we need to focus on who it is that we want to be in the future. It is Aquarius season. Aquarians are very much so forward thinking, future thinking, collective. So thinking about how you play a role in that. Thinking about things that you can leave behind, thinking about things that are very much so going to be beneficial, not just for you, but for those who are around you all the time. That is what I'm feeling with this card. So I also pulled some supporting cards. So for some supporting information, we have the Stardust. And then we also have the Sun. So for the Stardust, it's all about like coming out of the darkness. You see how dark it is out there, and then all the light that's shining because you're able to see no longer just the trees, but you're able to see everything beyond the trees. So the Stardust is really saying like, okay, hey, can we kind of forget the muck, forget what we thought was going to happen, what we wanted to happen, what we were hoping to happen, and really focus on the things that you can work with, the things that you really are in your true nature, and make the damn thing happen. That's why the sun comes up, because the sun is all about shining, being bright. And it's really interesting because the sun is what rules Leo, and Leo's also the opposite of Aquarians. Like Aquarians are all about the mind, forward thinking. Leos are very heart centered. They're very, hey, look at me, here I am. Like, what are we gonna do? How can we have fun? Things like that. And they are also some of the very some of the most caring people that you'll ever meet. Not saying that Aquarians aren't. Aquarians think about the collective, but Leos also think about themselves, which is cool. You can be selfish and focus on yourself, but knowing that you're focusing on yourself is going to make everyone around you so much better. So those are the three cards that we got for the energy of the week. We got the Focus, we got the Stardust, and the Sun. Also, just a little bonus, I just want to pull, from the Rider-Waite deck, which is the traditional tarot. Just kind of like, who are we in the Fool's journey? Like, not who are we, but what is like the main, the main energy that's going to be focused on this week. So let's see. I got the mini deck. And I'm only pulling from the Fool's Journey, so that's cards 0 through 21. If you know anything about tarot, that is where we're pulling from. And the High Priestess comes up. Can you see that? There she is. So the High Priestess, you can see, is all about balance. It's all about knowledge. It's a very fertile card. So it's about your inner knowing. And I think that's why the Focus card came up, the inner knowing of what it is you want to do for your next step. I think a lot of people know, but they're still so focused on everything that's going out there because there's a lot of shit going on. Like, we can't even front about that, but it is very beneficial, and it will be very beneficial for the rest of this year and possibly for this month if we kind of just focus on ourselves, focus on how being a better person is going to help the collective, and then also knowing that you got that shit. Like, you really do got that shit, but there are some things that you need to implement. You can use your intuition. You can use you move from your heart center. You can definitely do that, but there's also that knowing of like, okay, I might not be balanced enough to move forward and receive what it is that I really want to receive. So that focus is going to come back and be like, okay, this shit you can get rid of. This shit, we can drop that and leave it there and just move forward. There's nobody telling you that you gotta stay where you gotta stay. You're not a tree. You don't have to be stuck. So, yeah, that was the energy forecast for this week. Join me next week, next Sunday, for, you know, the same thing. So it will be the week of February 8th. It was great spending this time with you all. Go ahead and subscribe, like, share the video if you were feeling it. If you weren't, it's cool. Not everything's gonna be for everybody. And once again, this is a collective message. It's the energy that I'm feeling for this time. For a lot of people, you know, it's the first of the month. Wake up. It's the first of the month. So, you know, just focus, be strong, and do the damn thing.